Hello everyone, welcome back to Speedy Japanese Year 4 lesson 9 I think it is now, where we're talking about our year in school. Now that's just the name for the unit, but today the things we're going to be talking about and reading and studying about is our year at school and how the school program works in Japanese. So in this program you're currently in the Year 4 lessons. The Japanese school system actually is broken down in a very different way to how the Australian school system is. For example, in Australia we now have prep or kindergarten, then we have primary school, then we have high school, and then people graduate and go on to university. Sometimes, depending on the school, there can be a little bit of a middle school component. In Japan, it's very different. So we're going to look at how their school system works, how to talk about what grade you're in, and then we'll go on to some question and answer time. So in Japan, for example, we'll go through the different levels of school. To start with, there's kindergarten now. Kindergarten's obviously an English word. In Japanese, we would say yochien, yochien, yochien. Let's say it once together because it is a little bit longer. Yochien, 1, 2, 3, yochien. Alright, so that's kindergarten. Next we have school, which is gakko. Like that's just the word for school in general. Gakko. Say gakko. Gakko. So if you wanted to say like, which school did you go to? Anata wa doko no gakko ni ikimashita ka? Like, which school did you go to? So you would use gakko for that. After that we have primary school, which is shogakko. 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 Let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. Shogakko. Alright. Then we have junior high school, which is chugakko. 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 Alright, let's say it all together. 1, 2, 3. Chugakko. Alright. And then we have finally senior high school, which is kouko. Kouko. So let's one more time. Kouko. You'll notice all of those, except yochien, have that same ko sound in them. Now, so we had gakko, shogakko, chugakko, and kouko. Alright, now Japanese people, when you ask them what grade they're in, they'll say they're in chugakko no ninensei, which means the second year of junior high school. So they go through each level of schooling, and there'll be a level within those schooling. As opposed to us, who just has primary school and high school, and we'll say we're in grade 3, which is sanensei. So in Japanese, if you want to ask someone which grade they were in, you would say, Anata wa nan nensei desu ka? The nan being the what, the nensei being the grade. So, which grade are you in? Anata wa nan nensei desu ka? And you would answer, watashi wa, and then the year of school that you're in, sei desu. So for example, we learned how to count in a recent lesson, so you should still remember it. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we wanted to say we're in year 4 and I said, Anata wa nan nensei desu ka? You would say, watashi wa 4 nensei desu. If we want to say grade 6, Anata wa nan nensei desu ka? You would say, watashi wa 6 desu. Alright, so we get how that works. The number, then sei, and des is what grade you're in at school. So, Anata wa nan nensei desu ka? And you all answer, 1, 2, 3. I can't hear you because it's a video, but I imagine you all said, 4 nensei desu. Alright, so that's how we count for grades. 1 nensei, 2 nensei, 3 nensei, 4 nensei, 5 nensei, 6 nensei, 7 nensei, 8 nensei, 10 nensei. But in Japanese they don't actually get that high because it's broken down into all of those different levels. So it'll be koko no, chugaku no 1 nensei, 2 nensei, 3 nensei, and so on. So it'll be broken down into each level of each type of schooling. So there's some more information down below on how Japanese schooling works. It is a fair bit different to Australian schooling. For example, their school year isn't the same as ours. So if you want to know how it works and what the answer to that question is, check it out down below. All the details are down there. I won't try and just spout it off the top of my head. You can read it there for your homework. So there's a few different cultural facts about schooling in Japan, whole different world to schooling in Australia. where we go to school and come home at 3:30 in the afternoon. Japanese people will go to school and then after school they'll stay for extensive study and co-curricular activities called bukatsu. So those different group activities can be everything from kendo to just extra cram study. So yeah, a whole different world, but certainly very interesting to see, and particularly to see the level of academic discipline they attain with all that extra study. So, hope you find those interesting. If you've got any questions for us, please send it through to contactspeedyjapanese@gmail.com. Hope you enjoyed Year 4 Lesson 9. From here on out, we will be doing the writing components for several lessons. So, we'll pause here periodically. We'll pause here for a moment with our video lessons and continue on with writing lessons once we grab our whiteboard and can go through the basic characters with you. Otherwise we may do some sort of computer-based tutorial, but we will be focusing on the Year 4 writing component for a number of lessons before we move on to Year 5 lessons. So hope you guys have enjoyed the Year 4 study lessons so far. If you have any questions, please let us know. Any comments, suggestions, we'd love to hear those as well. Thanks guys, hope you've enjoyed tuning to Speedy Japanese.